So I was taking a ride on my trusty Rusty over here. Just spent maybe a half hour climbing over that ridge. Dipped into this gully here. And I have another maybe 20-minute climb before I descend into some town and then take it home from there. I figured I'd stop. Hello, everybody. I know it's been a minute, but such is life. Figured I'd stop and talk some shit for maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to take a sip of my water here. Anyway, so the world's pretty mad, huh? I guess they got military in the streets of Sydney, making sure nobody gets sick. Fuck. Looks like there are hundreds of thousands. Shit. Could be millions for all I know, right? Of people all over the world, from what I've seen, mostly Europe, protesting, right? Like that's gonna do anything. But there they are, protesting. I mean, if you want to protest every day, all of it, all the damn time, right? Going into the street and screaming, waving the flag. I mean, you know, I guess it's better than nothing, but not really. I've been trying not to pay too much attention to any of that because, well, I got my own shit going on, right? And I still think a tale of two cities, basically, a tale of two societies, a la Hunger Games, is really the future, so gotta get ready for that. At least that's my opinion. Right? There's probably something to eat running around here. And here and there, I'll see something on the news. Most of it very predictable and kind of boring, but you'll see these conservative media outlets, be it Fox in the States and maybe Sky in Australia. Do you have conservative news in the UK? So these conservatives, you know, obviously they're still talking about freedom and all that other good stuff, but all they do is talk, right? Do they ever give you any solutions? Do they? Any real solutions? No. What are the real solutions? Don't sign any contracts you don't want to sign. That's it. None of these measures, right, are laws, really. They're just mandates, suggestions, offers. You don't have to accept any of these offers unless, you know, you can't feed yourself and you need a daddy. Well, then that's a different story, right? If you need them to give you a job, right, that job comes with strings attached. You gotta hike up your sleeve and let them violate you. It is what it is. But back to the conservative news. I made a video a while back saying that, you know, the progressives progress, they bring about change, and the conservatives instantiate those changes, right? Saying basically that the political spectrum in the United States, in the West, maybe all over the world, is really progressive, right? Progressives progress, and the conservatives conserve the changes, right? They don't regress to a time past, to a way of life that's more traditional. They just accept and set in stone, you could say, the changes that the maniacal, mentally ill, progressive left puts in motion, right? Creates all the changes that they suggest and create. The right just accepts them and helps to bring these changes about, set them in stone, accepts them as the new normal, right? So whereas some of the more progressive media outlets are saying you need passports, I told you guys years ago that passports are they're little slave books, right? Now you have the new normal passports, right? So that's coming. So yeah, the left suggests these things. They put these things in motion, and the conservative media comes out saying how this violates your freedom. This is the prison planet. This is Orwellian reality, future, present. All this stuff is, totalitarianism, communism, blah, 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 blah-ism. And they're absolutely correct. But all that they're doing is programming you to accept it, right? They're kind of softening the blow. They're there for you to commiserate with them, right? But ultimately, they're just telling you how it is. This is what it is. You are a slave now, right? They're not telling you what to do about it, how to refuse all those contracts and all that other stuff. They're just telling you you're a slave now, right? They're normalizing all this stuff because that's what conservatives do. So the world is a fucked up place for most people anyway. And I still get this feeling that something big is going to happen. Something naturalistic, or maybe not. But I still get the feeling that something big and pretty terrible is going to happen. But those that survive what is to come will inherit a different world. Maybe I'm deluding myself. Maybe I've been brainwashed by prophecy and stuff like that. But that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, if it does happen in my lifetime. And this noose tightening down around our necks, and this boot trying to stomp us, pressing down on our necks. It's really an opportunity to, well, submit if you want to, give up, or truly become free. Because very few, if any, of us ever really were that. So this is any time of change, especially this dramatic, is a great time of opportunity. So, stop fucking around and do something, right? Protesting? Nah. Figure your shit out. Become independent. Don't rely on anybody to give you anything, because anything they try to give you, you best believe is gonna come with strings and needles attached, right? And as someone I like and respect on here said, nobody likes a little prick. Take it easy.